Hi, this is Scott Peterson, and today we're going to look at the anatomy of an employment discrimination lawsuit. And because it's a complicated process, we're going to do this by looking at the steps involved in a discrimination complaint. There are a few steps that we look at, and the first step in the process is the investigation. So we want to look at what happened, who was the wrongdoer, in other words, was it a boss or a coworker or somebody else? Were you protected, meaning were you a member of a protected class because of your age, gender, disability, national origin, religion, or something else? And what were your damages? What was your economic loss? Step 2 is the administrative complaint. Now, in some cases of employment discrimination, the employee is required to file an administrative complaint with either the EEOC, which is a federal agency that handles employment complaints, or the Division of Human Rights, which is a state agency. Each of these agencies handles complaints and performs an investigation. Step 3 is filing the lawsuit. After the initial process of the administrative complaint, if necessary, the lawsuit consists of 3 components: the complaint, which is the initiating document, serving it, which means getting service on the defendant, and then the answer, which is the defendant's response to the complaint, where they usually deny all the allegations and say that they didn't do anything wrong. Step 4 is discovery. This is where the parties find out what each other has to say. This is usually accomplished through exchange of papers, documents, employee files, etc., and through depositions, which are opportunities to ask questions of witnesses in the case. Step 5 is settlement. Sometimes this happens, sometimes it doesn't. In employment discrimination cases, oftentimes cases go to mediation. This is a non-binding, somewhat informal process where the parties sit down and try to hash out a settlement agreement, usually using a third party like a retired judge or sometimes another lawyer. Step 6 is a trial. Now, trials don't often occur, but sometimes they're necessary. When they do happen, they can last anywhere from a few days to several weeks, and they can happen in front of a judge or a jury. Trials are somewhat like you see on TV, but not always. If you have questions about an employment discrimination claim or want to know more about the process, give us a call or visit our website. We're happy to help.